How was Saturday from your perspective?
Um, Obviously, overall, we're disappointed with the result coming away with just a point. I think we didn't start the greatest. Obviously, they had a chance early doors and could have gone 1-0 up, and we did concede a free kick on the edge of the box. And I just think we never really got going in the first half, but yet we still created chances and probably still could have been leading going into the break. Obviously, the gaffer told us at half time that he wasn't impressed, and we all knew it wasn't good enough as a side, and we wanted to get out there and put it right as soon as, which is why you probably saw us out there 5 minutes before kick-off, doing a few quick feet and things like that. And I think that showed, because as soon as the second half started, we created a couple of chances, we had a few corners, and we looked like a threat. And obviously we got the goal in the end, great header by Wrighty. But yeah, overall disappointing with a point. I think we want to be beating teams like that, really, and we expect ourselves to beat teams like that. So, but yeah, no disrespect to Gateshead, like it's a difficult place to go. I've heard I've done the long journey. It is a long journey and things like that. But no excuses on the day. We were all up for the game, ready for the game. Just didn't quite manage to take the 3 points.
What was the mood like on the bus on the way back? Like you say, it's a long way to think about it.
We were upset that we didn't take 3 points, but at the end of the day, again, we haven't lost. We've gone a goal behind again, which we need to stop doing, and we've brought it back. So from going a goal behind to end up with something out of the game in the end, you can take some positives from it. But obviously, like I said, we had the chances, and we could have killed them off really on the day, I think.
Yeah, how frustrating is it for you as a goalkeeper when you can see all the ball at the other end in the second half, basically, and knowing it's not going in?
Like you say, I didn't really have anything to do in the second half at all. There, I think I had 2 shots or something like that. But yeah, no, it's obviously it is frustrating, but the boys will get it right. They're getting in them areas, they're getting the opportunities. It's just obviously putting them away, but they will. They've got the quality between them. Morgs, right, he showed his quality there on the day of a great header. Munsey's chance, he normally puts them away. So we got no worries in that department. We will score goals as a team. So yeah, hopefully we can put it right tomorrow.
Yeah, moving on to Bromley, top scorers in the division. Is that something as a goalkeeper that you're very aware of before a game?
Yeah, obviously I know they've top forward who's top goal scorer in the league. Yeah, is that right?
Yeah, Manuel. Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously we'll watch a bit, see what he has to offer. But we won't be scared. We won't be worried about anything. We're expecting to go and win the game again. We as a team think we can beat everyone in this league. So we're going there for 3 points, and hopefully we can do that.
Have your paths at Charlton crossed with Bromley before?
Yeah, lots of times. I've played them like in pre-season friendlies and Kent Senior Cup games. So I've played there quite a few times. It's a nice little ground. It's a little non-league ground, but it is nice. It's not a bad setup. I know the manager quite well. Actually, a boy who I was a scholar with at Charlton, it's his dad, Mark Goldberg, so I know him well. His boy will be on the bench probably, Bradley, so I know them quite well. But yeah, obviously we've got to go there and take 3 points to get in credit again, like the gaffer says, and get them points on the board and stay as high as we can for as long as we can, and hopefully get to that top spot before Forest Green maybe get too far away. 5 points at the moment. We don't want it to be any more than that. We definitely don't want it to be any more than that, really. So if we can win Tuesday, then hopefully they drop points. We just got to keep doing what we can do, really, and find the net. And let's try and get back to clean sheets, because we haven't had one of them in a while. So we will. We'll do everything we can on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's one of those that you've not really had much to do in both the Gateshead and the Braintree games, but you've been beaten by sort of by bolts out of the blue almost.
Yeah. I think Braintree. I'm trying to think of the goal at Braintree. Yeah, good strike from outside the box, and then another good strike on Saturday at Gateshead from a set piece. I think it's disappointing when that happens, because I don't feel personally like when the game's going on, I don't feel like I'm going to get beat in open play. Like I feel like I'm keeping the ball out well, but then when something like that happens, you feel it puts you down a little bit. But that's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? That you're not going to keep everything out. So we've just got to if something like that does happen, a good strike, then we need to obviously make sure we put 2 away up the other end. So we'll do our best to stop the goals at our end.
Yeah, that's something the gaffer always says, isn't it? You need 2 goals every game. You're probably thinking, well, I'll do my bit, and we only need 1.
I've said it before. I think on one of these interviews, if you can't win the game, don't lose the game. So let's as a back 5, 6 with me, or 3 with centre halves, whatever we want to call it. Let's not give them anything. Obviously, we want to score a couple of goals a game, but if we can't, let's make 1 be enough. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Excellent.